difference. Royal House disbanded. It was internal split. Mr. Garcido, he's the only one. He's the only one that can stand up for what's right. The only one who will make good on his word. That's the kind of person we need leading this nation, especially in a time like these. Cito is a United Future movement, right? He was right. If we were taking the Fantasy Feud seriously from the start, they'd be behind bars by now. Which comes first, do you think? Regiment change or the apprehension of the Fantasy Thieves? Including the day we gotta carry out the plan, there's only 10 days left. Time is really slipping away. What will happen if we fail? We won't fail. It's kinda tough to say that for sure though. Maybe, but we can't lose heart before we're done anything. If we do that, we'll just mess everything up, even the parts we can definitely succeed in. When actually said something wise for once. You wanna fight? You two get along so well. Huh? How so? That is an outrageous claim. And that's what I should be saying. Come on, stop it. Let's try to keep tensions low. We're all feeling anxious. Even you, Motoko? Yes, it can't really be helped this time. That's not how I raised you. Get a hold of yourself, Luigi. Why are you singling me out?
Hey.
Only 9 days. I've been meaning to do this since I started the game. It's 500 if I remember correctly. Nice hit. Huh.
Yeah.
Alright, I tried.
Wanna head back?
I tried.
You're back.
New move assistant. Good, come to the church, go right away.
Oh?
Yeah, let's go talk. That's right, your next opponent will finally be a professional. My client a big shot in the Pro Sogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up. But, is this young man a fan of yours, Fumi? No, mother. He's my soldier friend. I told you about him, remember? Your soldier friend, Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any real feelings for Hafumi. Mother. As I'm sure you're already aware, you are not allowed to date, young lady. You're starting to attract a number of new male fans with all of your photo spreads.
Yes.
Yes, mother. You can only get 50 guys like him once you're famous. I need to accomplish the things I was never able to do. Now, I'm going to work. Don't wait up for me. I understand.
Sorry.
I apologize. That's my credit sock. Now we're at the date? That's right. It's my mother's rule since the majority of Soggy fans are men. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be the local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro soccer player. He's usually calm, but he played. You can really feel his spirit. He never hesitated when making a move, just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing soccer too. But after pouring everything he had into soccer, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, soccer stole both her dream and her husband, and yet she tells me to keep playing. She wants me to achieve her dreams. I should be working to help support us. I want to become a professional so that I can make enough money to ease my parents' burden. I do photo shoots and interviews hoping they'll add some money to our household income, but it's honestly quite difficult for me. Is it stop then? I'm happy that you're so concerned about me, but when I think about my mother, no one sees me as a soccer player anymore. They no longer recognize my skill. I'm not playing soccer in the hopes of becoming an idol. I simply love my family and I want to support them through all troubles. This isn't good. I shouldn't be focused on such negative topics before a match. When I was to play today, I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. This will teach you how to escape from disadvantaged situations. Why is it attempt to escape even when surrounded by enemies?
Alright.
That have been useful a few powers ago. Are you ready? The Aurora. My right eye is twitching now. It's time to erase my hidden evil eye.
I'll start.
Now to a fair match. Dropping my knowledge.
Alright.
Until next time.
Hey, you're able to grab a seat. Good or evil, the threat of magic can be felt all around the
What are
world.
your thoughts?
There's danger afoot in the internet world too, it seems.
Hey!
Let's get used to time. Yep, like always. Hopefully I get one distraction at school. Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not soup deprived because I want to be, you know. My neighbors have been careless lately on garbage day. The cars were crawling away this morning. Those trash nets the city makes us use only keeps them away at the start. Crows are quick runners. On that note, do you know how to write the kanji for crow? The character for bird and crow look very similar, but the wager has one fewer line. Or different Shirkan isn't easy to confuse with bird.
Do you know the answer?
Did you know that the line that's in bird, but not in crow represents? Oh, it is an eye.
This is it.
Way to
Exactly. This line actually represents an eye. Since the crow body is black, it's hard to see the eye. Even though the kanji is missing the eye line, crows actually have pretty good vision.
Nice going.
Alright.
By the way, one reading for a different crow kanji is ga, to imitate the sound of corn. The character for pigeon is the same. It's based on the bird's coo, meaning to the coo pronunciation. Crows are pretty smart, so you better study enough so that you don't lose to them. Crows are scary. Let me tell you, when your eyes meet, they start flapping and
Hey,
Do you have plans? Contact me if something comes up. Yeah.
well,
David Hayes. hang
What
out.
do you do?
Some more fun.
Oh. Well,
Hang
what
out.
will you do?
Explore our views.
Shall we go?
It seems like Mitako is enjoying herself ever since she's made a new discovery. Ew, here's perfume. For me, what a nice subtle scent. It's my first time using perfume, but I'm really happy. This might be the easiest and dry
Thank you very much.
makeup. Thank you. That's how you do it.
Let's go home.
Ah, you're back.
Hey! Oh, you want to do it?
Yeah, let's do some training.
Yes!
Take the protein. Yep, I'll take it.
Now, let's carry out our plan. Oh. Well then.
6 more than I had before.
Class is starting.
Well,
Okay, let's get some reading done.
what do you want to do? What are
Your
your thoughts?
software is dangerous for the internet too.
Oh,
They were gentlemen thieves talking evil corporations, but now they're glory-seeking hackers. They're sort of like us fancy thieves in that nobody knows exactly who they are. You gain some knowledge from it.
All right.
Ah, the teacher's back. God, I don't even know who called me out.
Yep.
Phew, that was close. Alright, one more book, I think.
hey,
7 days. Plans for today? I'm so bored right now. So, I'll do is send out the coin, blah blah blah. Hang out.
thanks.
Me and Exton actually already been to this gym. It's pretty sweet, huh? Not too many people getting in your way. Anyways, what are you trying to do here?
Yes!
I want to swim down. Huh, you tried jogging? Aerobics aren't enough. I want to tone up too, so I need to start lifting weights. Plus my shoulders are drooping. I want to take my biceps leaner. And I need to straighten my back out. Obviously, I want to cut down on my waist size too. And firm up my butt and calves. You're beautiful as is. Maybe, but even natural beauties have room to improve. Natural? Oh, you're talking about yourself. Anyways, motivation's good and all, but you're not gonna be able to move tomorrow if you do all that. And come up with a training regimen for me? Oh, you're such a pain. If you do this for me, I'll go on a date with you as a reward. F that. Quit thinking you're some sexy character in anime. It's sad watching you like this.
Seriously?
What?
No way, man.
First off, one of them sexy characters never come to the gym in their PE uniform. How am I supposed to know that? I know I've even been to the gym before today. Oh, it's my agency. Oh yes, definitely. Even a small article would be great. It felt, though, yeah, okay with that. I was supposed to be in 2 magazines the month after that, but apparently one canceled on me. It was a black and white suit, so they said I wouldn't stand out. It sounded like fun though. It was about the everyday life of models. Guess you gotta find someone you do stand out then. Huh. There was someone my boyfriend Trumbo signed, right? There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
By the way,
Hey, speaking of magazines, there was a real pretty girl in that one. You said you were starring in. She got this innocent vibe, but she's sexy too. Now that's what real Trumbo trick to me. Where were these suits? Photos of me too? Yeah. And does she have long brown hair? Yup, that's the one. You know her? You gotta introduce me, dude. Dude. You. All the girls you have been talking about, it had to be Mika. I'm so pissed. Come on, which machine are we using first? I'm gonna break it. The 3 of us train until we reach our limits. My body hurts, but for some reason I feel satisfied. That's what working hard feels like. Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually pretty fun. I think it was because the 2 of you were here with me. I had to prove I was working extra hard. It's simple stuff like that that'll help you keep pushing. Good advice. That's right. I wish I had thought of that. This ain't a competition.
whoa.
Oh, for real? Mom forgot to buy stuff for dinner, so I guess I gotta head home now. See ya, guys. Luigi just can't say no when his mom needs help, huh? I'm actually real jealous of the relationship they have. I mean, even growing up, my parents were super busy. They always told me I was strong, that I'll find my own way. That I was fine on my own. I was free, but I was lonely. I'll make friends, but we moved a lot, and every time I had to start all over again. I actually got used to all the loneliness. But that all changed once I met Seho. The world seemed so hopeful. I heard rehab is going well. She's going to be officially transferring school soon too.
Hey.
I need to show her that I'm working hard and that she doesn't need to worry so much about me. She'll be happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Right? She needs to see how much I've learned from her. Resolve. Transfer stand. Nice.
Let's get back. Bye.
Why haven't they been arrested? What's the government doing? Blah blah. Finterfuse this, finterfuse that. This will be put in jail. Key tossed.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, you want to do it?
Yeah, let's do some training. Take a protein.
Well then.
Hey! We're sending the Coin on the 18th, so we have less than a week. I'm getting nervous. It'll be fine. I knew you'd say that. You're so strong, X10. I have to be more like you. This mission will determine our fate. We have to succeed no matter what.
By the way,
Do you like the hearing of your own voice? Have you ever heard a recording of your own voice? Were you surprised? That's because when you hear your voice normally, you hear it through your bones. The voice you hear in recording that makes you feel uncomfortable is unmistakably your own voice. Now then, Surgicon. Has hearing someone's voice over the phone ever felt strange to you? Do you know why hearing someone's voice over the phone sounds different than the real voice? It's heavy processed.
Well done.
I'm impressed. That's correct. It's practically not even their voice anymore. To transmit data, cell phones use a certain way of encoding your voice into digital information, and when your phone has to use that data to resemble a voice, it can only do so much.
Nice going.
Oh, you think you'd be able to tell if you're hearing a computer talking? As long as the tone and intonation match, there was no brain to fill in any other differences. Most of our communication is based on assumptions.
Nice.
Yeah, my voice just sounds like meows to people who don't know me. Geez, assumptions are dangerous.
Hey,
What are you doing today? Oh, we have a blog that we posted.
go.
We just gotta wait for our scheduled day now. Do you have some time? I wanna get cracking on that promise list I made. Hang on.
All right.
Right then, our battle plan. Step into my office, X10. Let me guess.
All right.
Okay, dokie, let's get started on this promise list. The first one is go somewhere with lots of people. Oh, I got the perfect place. Akira Wars Revenge of the Futaba. You're going to Akihabara? Be careful out there.
Hey, hey.
Hey, did you see that tablet earlier? Whoever drew that picture was a real pro. Not as good as Inari though. He's got a particularly perfect view on the art. Whoa, what's going on? There's a super limited sale at the PC section. 3 terabytes for only 500 yen? What a steal! That's gonna sell out in seconds. Maybe, Mayday, I'm trapped in the Home Appliance Kingdom. The 3 terabyte war rages on the outside. There are just so many people, I don't know if I can last much longer. The call cut out. May I have to go look for her? Ah. There you are. I. So you're okay? I'm not okay at all. I'm like, no, okay. I was super scared. I didn't think I was gonna see you until the end of time. But now I thought about you while I was wandering around the store, and bam, a wild X10 appeared. You're the one who appeared. Did you summon me? Wait a tick, I just finished a promise. Go somewhere with lots of people.
Oh.
Well, in my awesome award. It's all cause of the 3 terabyte war though. Oh, and cause you brought me here. I, Futaba Sakura, hereby thank thee.
Alright.
I don't know though, I pinned the card when I was soloing that dungeon. I think not being with you is kinda scary, X10. Alright then, I'm gonna add another goal to my list. Being okay without you around. It might be a long quest one, but I'll finish it someday. Phew, I'm tired.
Okay, going home.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah, let's go right away.
Good evening.
Let's
I
see.
look forward to it.
Let's hang out. I can have
Thank
this?
you very much.
Silicon, thank you. This is very nice.
Thank you for today.
Okay. 13th. Only 1 week remaining. Yeah, that's how much time we got to nab that treasure. There's that, but it's also how much longer we get to defend to thieves. Yeah. Now that you mention that, it is quite an odd feeling. I've been trying to avoid thinking about that until the time actually comes. Did you remember X10? I did. Amazing. Well, I guess all we can do now is do this like we always do. Yeah, from Motoko sister. Thank you, everyone. Flu season.
Hey. Oh, you want to do it? Yes.
Let's take a protein. Alright, that's all my training.
Now, let's carry out our plan. Whoa. Nice going.
All right. All right.
I'll do it now.
Yes. Well then. Well then. Oh, you want to do it?
Yep, let's do more training. I want to make sure I have enough HP to take whatever hit I need to take.
Yes. Well then. Hey!
Wiseman Wood. I got a few more darn suit. It's not a programming bug, it's a secret technique.
Wow.
Secret technique, huh? Sounds like something Fentifuels will use, I think.
Oh!
You finished me? It was for secret techniques for a bunch of games. It could be any game we want now. Well, I guess it's up to you whether you actually want to use any of these cheats.
All right.
Now you know all these secrets and cheats for video games. You can use these to lower the difficulty of games, first making them easier to beat. Oh, we're almost at the stage now. I said that's the efficient use of your time.
Hey!
Alright, 4 days.
Indeed.
Wanna hang out?
Well, yes. I
Alright,
see.
that's right, I'm broke. Alright, I can't use it. Don't have enough.
I can see it.
Alright. Let's have some stuff to sell. Gonna have
Better
to.
not give that shit to my customers. Yo. All right. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful.
There you go.
Come again.
Hang to the bank cages.
Nice. Okay. Oh. Nice.
Oh, come on.
Hey, hey.
Ah, that's maxed
All
out.
right.
Wanna head back?
Ah, you're back.
Alright. Do more training.
Oh, you wanna do it? Yes.
One.
Well then.
I guess it's not worth it anymore.
Yo.
Hey, been waiting for you, X10. You know what I'm getting at, right? We send a calling card on the 18th, and carry out the plan the next day. You ready, aren't you? I've been ready. I guess I didn't even have to ask. You're reliable, but don't forget one thing. Let's have no regrets. This is a do or die situation. We don't have an option to fail. Never do.
Oh yes.
There haven't been many reruns of historical drama recently, have there? I wonder if the Phantom Thieves had a hand in that. Many of those souls had noble fears and shady people. Given current trends, it may be seen as insensitive. Nizomi also was one of the gentleman thieves in the Edo period. According to one theory, he stole over 1 billion yen, making him the most wanted man of the area, now in Shizukan.
Do you know the answer?
When he was executed, something was done to his appearance. Do you know what it was? They put makeup on him.
Very good.
Exactly. He was to be paraded through the city and be decapitated and have his head put on display. They put white makeup and lipstick on him and made him wear a beautiful kimono. The parading around town of well-known criminal was sort of a performance back in the day. The citizens wouldn't have been satisfied if he looked shabby.
Nice going.
I wonder what will happen if those Phantom Thieves get arrested. These days, it won't just be their heads that will be put on display. People are having fun thinking about that, huh? I can't take this. 3 days. Let's hit the clinic real quick. I have to talk to
I
you.
apologize.
Oh, that's right. Alright, let's think. I'm determined.
Yes! Okay. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Man,
Yeah.
wink, Max.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Ah, you're back.
Oh!
Let's play a game.
Okay. Well then.
Let's use technique. It's a golf game. I'm using technique. Press X to move the ball from the start to the right. Press X again afterwards to try and stop the ball from the designated area. Oh, I think you did it. Not a bad shot. Oh, the screen changed. It looks like you're stuck in sand now. Not bad, you managed to get yourself out of the bunker. Oh, you know the flag now. It looks like this is the practice for getting your ball in the green. Hey, you did it. The ball's on the green now. Looks like that's the end of the practice course. I guess we're finished here for today. Oh. Let's go for proficiency. Oops. Alright everyone, quiet down. I'm changing my lesson for today. Instead of regular class, we'll be reviewing last week's material. I suggest you listen carefully, but don't think you can slack off, okay? I obviously won't allow no slacking off.
What do you want to do?
Let's read. A Bible from Swan
Wow.
Waffles. Magic Swan, huh? Seems like a mystical place. It's a famous spiritual spot well known for its walking paths. Quiet places like this seem nice. I bet you'll really be able to relax if you took someone there.
Oh!
All right.
Okay.
You got it. Hey,
last place I ever had to go to.
What do you want to do?
Let's play for strong bonds. $1,000. Well, that's quite the splurge. Well, take your time. That's a prayer for a stronger bond with Futaba. I see Futaba's face clear in my mind. I feel like our bond has grown.
Hey, hey!
Hey, who's your prayer about? Maybe I shouldn't ask. And let's head home. Huh. Politics, vent to thieves, jail, politics.
Ah, you're back.
New move assistance. That's just plan.
Oh! Nice!
All right.
Oh!
That could study, I guess.
Now listen up. Make sure you close up.
Get something maxed out.
What are your thoughts?
Okay.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Alright. I got one more book.
Hey, hey!
Let's get use of time. Thank you, Morgana.
Today we're going over
Trigonometry, sine, cosine, tangent. This is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you panic just from seeing a graph? I don't get it. A complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have distant shapes that stimulates the imagination. Now it's such a con. Take a look at these graphs. Let's see how much I remember.
Give me an answer.
Which of these is called a colloid after its symbol of a snail? A or B?
This is it.
Precisely.
That's correct. I suppose it's really the snail cell that it resembles. Likewise, D is called a devil's curve because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo called a Diabolo. It's not directly related to devils in any way. Wow, really? Cedric seems kinda smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Some people may think of the math as an enemy of the devil, but there's research that suggests that people who excel at math have higher incomes. If you're shooting for a high salary, sometimes you need to be willing to fight demons. Honestly, I feel like fighting demons would be easier than trying to understand the graphs like that. Eh.
Hey!
Alright, one day left. You send the calling card. Make sure you're ready, okay? Okay, let's hang out.
Well,
Let's talk more inside. So my class had a practice entrance exam and my score was significantly lower than last time. I'm concerned. I'm sure you did better than me. I'm sorry to say this, but that doesn't provide me much comfort.
actually,
The truth is, recently I started questioning the entire point of my education. What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to the high expectations my sister has set for me? I spoke to Iko about this matter as well, but the answer hasn't become any clearer. Iko? The girl, you don't remember Iko Taku? We asked her about the job at the salon. Anyway, we've been calling each other every so often since they exchanged contact information. Because of those calls, we've actually grown somewhat close. When I voiced my concerns to her, she asked me how I would benefit from going to a top university, but I couldn't come up with a good answer. As for Iko, her grades are not the best, but she claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. Apparently her parents can use their connections to find her a job. But it's not weird or irresponsible. It's nice that she can rely on her parents, but this is her life, not theirs. I guess that's just a different way of approaching things. Even at that, her vision of the future is still clearer than mine. What do you mean? I used to think doing what others expected me was the best way forward. I was going to major in law just like my sister did, and after that I would simply have headed down whatever path society had made for me. But everything changed when I joined the Fint of Thieves. I realized now there are more important things in life than being a prim and proper honor student. Honestly, I would have looked down at Iko's line of thinking in the past, but I know better now. She must have known I was talking about her. Lately, Iko's been telling me whenever she buys makeup or finds a cute new outfit. That reminds me, she asked me the other day what hand cream I use. I sent her a picture and apparently the same brand they use in the nurse's office at school. That's adorable. I'm not so sure about that. She told me I'm a middle-aged man in the body of a high school girl. Regardless, that stuff looks wonders for dry skin, and it's great value too.
actually,
My father used to use it all the time. Did I ever tell you he was a police officer? He detested the corruption in our society and worked tirelessly to bring it to justice. But despite the rough exterior, he was extremely gentle deep down.
that reminds
When I was little, I told him I wanted to grow up to be a police officer just like he was. He was glad to hear me say that, but quick to point out that he didn't want me to do something too dangerous. I had completely forgotten about that dream, to be honest. It's an amazing goal,
You're right.
I suppose. Either way, after everything that's happened, I have no intention of working with the police. But besides, they're trying to stop the Fint of Thieves. What am I supposed to do? Arrest myself? I think I need to re-examine what my goals for the future are outside of just plain studying.
Thank you very much.
You know, it feels like I remember something important that thanks to you. I guess you could say my viewpoint has been broadened yet again. Yeah, we got resolve. Take 5. Transform follow-up attack if Choco does not down an enemy.
Right.
Nice.
Hey,
When I met Echo, I realized how narrow my viewpoint was. I only just recently that Kamis is now called a Kempiso, and a button-down sweater is called a cardigan. Why does the same thing have to have multiple names? I guess in the end, I'm just becoming more aware of how little I really know. So please help me keep fighting back against that ignorance.
I'll see you later. Well then,
Tomorrow's the day. Once you send that calling card, there's no turning back. Make sure you finish preparations tonight.
nice.
Alright,
Let's do it.
I'm saving in SWAT 6. Alright. And before I actually do start this whole thing, I'm gonna quickly go on break. So, Give me a few, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I guess I'll be quick, at least. So, let's do this. Let's train one more time.
Oh, you want to do it? Well,
7. Nice.
Pay attention.
Hey, quit sipping over there. Geez, y'all look like a bunch of dead fish. What was it, your phone, video games? I know you were up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Hey, Sergio, are you awake? Look at this map. And he's really going
Why
at it
don't
today.
you try?
At which of these locations can you see the sunrise the earliest? Beyond Mount Fuji.
This is it.
Exactly.
The correct answer is Mount Fuji. The more east and south you go, the earlier the sun rises. However, what affects it the most is altitude. So, excluding the outlying islands, the sun rises earliest at Mount Fuji. Wow, really? Sergio seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
nice going.
All right.
That's it. Who knows when dawn will ever come for this country. The government and police are completely incompetent. Those centrifuges need to be caught before anything else. Just you watch, we'll show you who's just. The fencing and fire as usual. Anyways, tomorrow's finally, I hope everyone remembers. The date of our plan, of course we remember. That means we're sending out the calling card today, right? Yes, today is our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I'm certain we have reached our limits. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Motoko's sister panic, right? Yes, taking that into account, today will be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school. I will tell Katsukan as well. Alright, I'll see you all at Wabonk.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
That's rude.
You're right.
Let's just call it a hidden gem.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
I trust her with it.
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well, then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it. Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow.
Dismissed. Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Motoko outlined earlier. Now we just need to hand it over as long as we can get it to Nijima.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay.
Let's get to bed early so we're rested and ready. Sorry for the wait, I believe it went well. Thanks, Mako-kun. It's all going according to plan then. So if finally come to this, I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? You'll want to talk. I ask that you go easy on me, Ronan. See you tomorrow. Hold on a second. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. Is it just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we're fully prepared beforehand. Very well, our objective is stealing Salazar's treasure. We'll meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. You want to give us the last word before we go, leader? Let's be careful. We'll be relying on you. It's a wonderful trusting relationship. I'll do my best in this as well. Alright, we can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all.
Okay.
Tomorrow's our only chance at the treasure. It's do or die. Let's knock it out of the park. Okay. It's all time.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the coin card, Coco? Authority says she took it from my very own hands. With Coco,
Let us go.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden. Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
Now,
It'll be alright. I want to save my sister no matter what. Is everyone decided?
We can't afford to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
All well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite a reliable team. Alright, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final haste. Give us the signal. Let's do this. Alright. Kachi. Want Motoko.
Joker.
Gonna take Haru's spot. And I want Morgana.
What's up? Now's my time to shine.
I'll just add this.
Well. Huh. It's not just the last one, I just be precise. Now when I was leaving this place, it was not falling apart. Oh, where's the treasure? It seems it came just as I had planned. See as planned? No, was the treasure put on display at the walls here? So that's why we could fake and see it safe. First off, I want me to compliment you. I never expected you would be able to make it this far. We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where do you hide it? Count. We shall put an end to this once and for all. It seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Okay, she's marking us. Let's go after her.
Focus.
Anything good? Nope. Okay.
It's somewhere.
Of course, just go. Sis, I'll protect you.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
Looks like roulette.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone, be on alert.
Let's do this fair and square.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's see.
And die!
Let's do this fair and square.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Predict which pocket the ball will fall into before your turn begins. Various points will be applied to the enemies or allies, depending on the outcome. Greater bonuses will be given for more difficult predictions. Carefully consider the full battle and determine where you'll place your bet.
Well, how will you bet?
Let's begin with the fight. All out. Take a 12.
Have you made your decision? Then let's see the results.
We lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I most certainly have.
Really? How is she doing it?
Just a glass red.
See. You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper. We must stop my sister. As long as I get close, Even this gun should work.
Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark.
I'll show off my perfect accuracy. Yep.
Let's do this fair and square.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
It's time.
Persona!
Let's go.
My thanks.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet?
Risky. $25 for 36.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh.
Sis?
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! If you want a fair fight, then to hell with the game! I'll crush you by force, fair and square, just as you like!
This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Die on my blade!
She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Alright, time to figure out weaknesses.
Taste my wrath.
Persona! No holds barred! Witness my resolve! Ha!
Nope.
Bonus health is low!
Persona!
Alright.
There.
Mona's in trouble! He's hurt bad! Persona! Okay. Good thinking.
Very helpful.
Persona! I appreciate it.
My thanks.
Are you okay? Focus on healing up!
Persona. Go down.
My skills exceed
Really low.
yours.
Can someone heal? Persona!
Let's go.
Sorry.
Very helpful.
Time for my persona! Thank you.
My thanks.
That's an attack increase. Okay.
Don't rush it.
What have I won so far?
Don't do anything reckless.
Hold on.
No idea. Spent Luigi for a moment.
Let's do this. Persona.
Persona! Okay,
Let's increase everyone's defense.
I will win.
Persona!
Die on my blade.
All right, Queen!
Persona! Not this.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
So, no weakness.
Persona!
That's what I learned. Alright.
Die on my blade.
Queen's in danger.
Alright, about Morgana.
Queen, fall back. Nothing in.
Manifest!
A little bit off attacking. Here's my attack.
Die, die, die.
Queen's down. Oh, not
Persona! Don't rush it.
That's fine.
Who's next? Backing off!
To the front.
Persona!
Sorry about that. Persona! Ha! Thanks.
Very helpful.
I'll use my persona. Thank you.
My thanks.
Die, die, die.
Persona!
Persona. Okay.
I need to switch out. I need she can focus on healing. However, I want to be a single person heal, but it's better than nothing. Especially in this situation.
Thank you. Aim! Persona! Sorry. Thanks. Hurry, everyone! Are you okay? Focus on
Let's
healing
go.
up.
Not that.
I'm in trouble. Go! Everyone's down really low. Can someone heal? Thank you. Thank you. Persona! Okay.
Alright. Just
Good thinking.
carefully go through this fight.
Die, die, die.
Mona's down. Oh, not good. Mona's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
It's time. Hold on.
Persona! Hey! Mona's back. Sorry about that.
Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you.
As long as you win, it doesn't matter what methods you use. Don't you all think the same? You're controlling the hearts of others to achieve your own goals.
It's not for us. We only do it to help others who are suffering.
I will win.
You're being a sore loser.
I never lose, even in games of pure luck. Let me prove it.
So she's not going to cheat anymore? This may be a good opportunity for us, Joker. If we win at roulette, we'll get an advantage in battle.
Alright.
Let's go. Calm down.
This is your penalty.
Joker, are you alright? Joker, here comes now! Watch out! Alright!
It's rough.
Persona! Sorry.
I am so glad. I love to gamble. Oh, that's 100.
Here I go. Speed up.
Okay.
Panther's after her knees down. She's too dizzy. Watch out.
Something else.
Panther's in bad shape. Watch out. Huh. Panther's after her knees down. She's too dizzy. Watch out. I'll use my persona. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Give yourself one more time.
All right.
Perfect.
Persona! You oppose it!
Die, die, die!
We've been taken out! We've got to cover for her!
Damn it!
Okay.
Persona! Not this one.
I'll just have Morgana do it? Yeah, I'll attack. You heal yourself. Make 300. And that's a 4 revive.
Die on my blade!
Oh, right, Queen!
It's time. No.
Persona!
Sorry! I'll use my persona! Let's go. Good thinking. Oh, that's a big help.
I will win.
Alright. Don't attack. Bet defense. Okay, it's a 12.
Persona!
Breaking rules will be punished.
Joker, are you alright? Joker, let your helmet alone! Watch out! How about this? Persona! Neat! Yeah! I appreciate it. Thanks! Persona! Thank you! Thank you!
Alright. Let's get have a 10. It went at 12 before. I have one each thing. It's my best odds wise.
Persona! There.
Persona! Shut your mouth! Hardcore! My other step! Ah! Thank you! Thanks! Persona! How's this?
I will win! Justice can only be on the side of the victor!
Oh! Hi!
I'm not done. Go down.
Get ready! This one! Witness my resolve! Ha! I appreciate it. Oh, that's a big help. Persona!
Die, die, die!
Come. There.
Persona! Eat this!
Oops.
Persona! Ah! Thanks. Thank you. Persona! Out of our way!
I will win!
Can't attack. We're back in defense again.
Here I go! Speed up! Persona! Persona! Thank you! Oh, that's a big help!
Gone. Alright. Hi. I want a second. Or I just get extremely lucky.
It's time. Go down.
Or I hold ground to let me win.
Persona! Let's do this! Persona! I'll finish you!
I just need to win! As long as I can win, that's all that matters!
Sis! The enemy's power is rapidly increasing!
Ravage them!
Persona! Take this! Persona!
Yeah, you're doing here.
Thanks. Thank you. Persona! Okay.
So I save as much as I can.
Don't stand in the way of my victory!
Persona!
Let's do this! Go! Persona! Huh? Thank you. Oh, that's a big help. Persona!
Oh. Extend it.
Die on my blade!
Oh! Everyone's going to level up.
All right, level up.
This new skill suits me.
Whew. That was a fun boss fight.
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me.
All right.
To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Want to continue that?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright? I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good. We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something. Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded. A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
I'll do it.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant parting.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
There's someone here.
Hey, up there!
He's here. Moving immediately.
Good. Now get running!
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
There he is!
Just run! Get out of there! The enemy's focus is on him. Looks like the rest of us can slip away. Everyone remember where we're...
Stop right there! Get away!
Take him down, Joker!
Oh.
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker! Everyone else, head to
Persona!
use root B.
Go down!
This'll hurt. Let's get this over with. This'll hurt.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them? Be careful!
must be able to get out that way. Hurry.
Come on, man.
Dude, can you hear us?
I'm okay.
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What?
Go ahead, stop. This is a bad deal. Hide. Don't get away if you just keep fighting. Hide inside and see past and see an opening. So you can swing? I understand. I will continue the search.
Alright.
Now's your chance. Run for the stairs.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
So cool to see this again.
See ya.
What a show off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him. Let's go. Go, go, go. Get over there.
Ooh. Ooh, that hurts even more the second time watching it.
Suspect secured.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Saving is highly suggested as the story will progress greatly soon. Oh my god.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you?
Give it up.
Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? You hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but... I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
That fateful day.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor sign Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
What do you want?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty, unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
That's right. I am.
As I thought. You've made a wise choice. Thank you. I'll do my best with what you've told me. I honestly expected you to have more of a backbone. It seems your reputation precedes you. Akechi-kun.
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
I got him to talk about his teammates.
Oh, is that so? I better perform well myself. I can't leave here without some kind of evidence now.
Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
He's that person.
May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed.
I feel like I failed to accomplish something important.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Hey! Someone! He's dead! He's killed himself! Damn it! Where did he hide a gun?
In the end, your rehabilitation was not carried through. It appears I have underestimated you.
You incompetent prisoner! The assistance that we provided was all for naught.
Our game has ended. Ruin shall be coming momentarily. Enjoy spending the rest of your life in there, repenting for your actions.
There has to be more. Okay, let's think this through. Before I drop my whole mic everywhere. Sorry about that. Okay, let's think this through. If I don't give up, anyone was mentioned besides Akechi. So he probably thought I'd give him up. If I probably didn't give him up, I probably would not gotten this ending. So that means there is an arc at this point where there's two different endings at least. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I get something different.
Tell me honestly. First,
Never heard of them. Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not.
You had the cooperation of people out. Can you tell me about...
No such people.
So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person, Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
Not Akechi.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
I don't know a thing.
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
It's a dirty tactic.
Don't be ridiculous. You're the one suspected of foul crimes.
You call this justice?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Saving others.
Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
Realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
Don't you want to win?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room. That's right, if I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Is this what you planned?
Planned? Why are you saying such odd things? Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right, there's something I need to do.
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
Hand it over?
The smartphone, duh. We've been talking about it this whole time. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I'm starting to remember.
What do you recall? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
Him.
Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here. You know, the traitor.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
So to the true culprit.
The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
I already told you.
What do you... My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
I feel like Sai finally understands me.
I
am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. It's round them to come the wings to rebound and bring the yoke of thy art. The owl has awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power. True justice.
Alright. Alright.
You cannot fear Satan, the most powerful persona of the Judgment Arcana.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves.
I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
My God.
You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman. May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
I owe you for all of this. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Akachi has unveiled his true identity. My bond with Akachi has grown deeper.
All right. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends. Bushido-san. My job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all. More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be. Even me. God damn it. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught.
That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. To think that the one behind all this is just minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him,
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seem stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
he's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
Maybe difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
The first time I sensed something was off, that's right, it was during the school festival.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too then. was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
We can't trust him.
My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
Let's do some research.
Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
We really need it.
Right. It's a necessity.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
Give me a secret?
Don't worry, I'll tell you the details later.
Futagawa's going to do something. I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble.
I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. Yes. I heard they arrested one of the Phantom Thieves. I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer. He deserved to die. We can finally breathe easy now. He killed himself, huh? I guess we'll never know his motivation. I'm exhausted. It feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. Are you listening? What were we talking about? You weren't paying attention. Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futagawa's monitoring Akachi's phone has confirmed he did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdown. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill X-10 Khan. If we're going to assist Powers, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. To think he would be this far gone, I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring the police squad from reality into the palace. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment, so this really was just a setup to sift the blame onto us. He may go after Okumura, then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. The whole time, he was working with Mikako's sister. He was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akachi down. It's not the recording, we got enough proof to do it. No, Akachi is merely a tool. His orders come from somewhere, from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend, capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akachi. But that means we have to learn his identity. We have to make Akachi say it. Though, once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us. I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that no longer possible and bends that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately. So we don't got a choice but to go with that suggestion. But if we go into the palace as told, X-10 will get arrested and then murdered by Akachi. Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding. We can use the palace to our advantage. What? This all of a sudden? There's a way. A way to get past Akachi and the mastermind to weigh all of us all while learning his identity. Really? You gotta be kidding. If he wants to kill X-10, why not let him? That is, inside the palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive X-10 Khan, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it. It seems that's our only option. Listen closely, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How've you been?
Ghostly.
You're not floating.
It truly is a relief to see her face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else?
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
I caught you messed up.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry. Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too. When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely. Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all.
His story was too good.
He did approach us when we found ourselves in the worst trouble yet. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act!
After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
That brings back memories.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
We had to trust it.
And it was absolutely the best decision we could have made.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
It seems like he used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation too long. I did talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I'm just glad I didn't die.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Not at all.
Then it truly was a do-or-die situation? That's crazy. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness, and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was close.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, Cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
X10 surgery.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So, I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head? I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Talk about small scale.
Perhaps it's the Diet Building?
Oh yeah.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
We have to.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge!
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal. We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to come up with the plans together. To be perfectly honest, I don't really care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
Well, how do I put this?
Looks like things finally settled down. Work's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
It's your turn. Let's hit the hay.
I'll just add this.
Ooh, my.
Searching all along.